Hello, Bluetooth. It's the one and only Icebound Glaceon, and yeah, scrap mechanic. Thought I was gonna do Trailmakers first. Turns out I was wrong. This thing, I don't think I showed yet, but give it a second. There we go. Just thought I would show it. It's not amazing, but I don't know. The wheels are small. It's not terribly slow for what it is, right? I know the wheels are. My goal was to make the wheels the same size as this wheel, which I think I did it justice. It's too wide, but yeah, same size as that, except for self-propelled because it's obviously pistons pushing it around. So the wiring is very, very simple. You have to have two of them active and the four to be pressed for to activate it. I got these on a distance of 2, so they activate for just a tad longer. I could put it on 1 and have the speed on slightly lower. That also gives decent results as well. Pingus is new. Lol. That would work as well. Yeah, I only made this because Con said, if you guys can make it, a better wheel design, go for it. And I'm like, I'm pretty good at compacting things, so this is technically more round as well, since it's just on an axis here for 45 degrees. So each one of these is 45 degrees apart. Instead of his being, well, let's just say it's more square. Or, because it's like, these bearings are on a 45, so it's not from the center. And if you know anything about triangles, that means it's a good half a block away. So each corner is half a block longer, which you can fix if you use not smart pistons, a smart engine setting a piston to half a block. Or is it 0.6? 0.4? I would have to do some trick. I is too lazy. Because it'd be... Okay, so for this triangle here, it's very easy. You go 1, 1, and then 2, right? That side's double? Or is it 2, 2, and 3? I can never remember. Actually, the easiest way to find out, I guess, would be to do... I don't know. I still think it's half a block. But I don't know, I could be wrong. Oof, that texture loading, since I'm using a hard drive. It's so slow. So yeah, this video, we're making a dump truck. So I have the image of the dump truck right here. I think you guys can see that if I do that. Cool. That's the one I'm going to be going off of. I don't think I'm going to put the spare tire, but I am going to have that piston mechanism. I don't know what mechanism I'm going to use for the door because I've actually never seen the door on a dump truck on the back. I'm assuming it's just a flap like in the toys, right? I'm also going to theme this, well, the front cab is going to be green, like lime green, like, con green, and the back is going to be the same colors as trash can, or at least I'm going to try my best to do that. If I can't, whatever. If I can, well, great. As I said, that's my goal. So I am just going to make that window a little bit smaller so it's a little easier to just bring right next to it. Not really, computer. I bring it next to my chat and it's just like, yeah, let's close every window on your computer. Cool. Uh-oh. Someone's messaging me on Discord. General chat. Why are you pinging me? Why the fuck is he? Where the second rear axle lifts? $2.50 per 3.75. That's cheap as shit. Yeah, tuna 2.56. Well, that's for plus. For regular, it'd be 2.26. Yeah, that's cheap as shit. Our gas is, well, if you go to BC, it's $1.50 for a liter. Like $1.80 for 1 liter. Which means for a gallon, you times that by 3.78. And let me just grab a calculator for you. 1.81 times by 3.78. $6.84 per gallon. Yeah, and we're the ones that ship out more oil than the States does. And this is what we're charged for fucking oil. This is fucking ridiculous. What I pay where I'm at, you just cut in half. 3.42 per gallon. He's only paying 2.25. So, yeah, States always gets it cheaper. Big whoop. We don't fucking care. And I'm telling him that I'm fucking streaming so he can fucking watch the stream and see my fucking reaction. God damn it. But I don't know what you mean by the one system where the second rear axle lifts. Okay. I know what you mean actually, because for a lot of the semis, what they'll do is they'll have a set of axles on each set of trailers lift when it's an empty load to prevent friction, which also prevents wear on the tires, since it doesn't need the support for that actual flatbed or bed itself, right? It increases longevity. Unoriginal name. I'm assuming that's Imoto or XTBR, unless I'm wrong. Then we'll extend the back by 5 blocks. Hopefully it's long enough. Oh. Cool. So there are sets of wheels I'm going to use. Yeah, it is TBR. I'm going to be using the 3 wide wheels I made. I also done goofed and accidentally left the wood right there, but it's not needed. So there we go. Because I noticed the back wheels all have 2 sets of wheels, so I'm just going to have them, this wide. Just because I don't have all the space in the world, right? Also, I think this might be a tad too short, because we do have to have an extra set of axles, so I am going to extend it by 6 blocks. So, and hopefully that is long enough. I guess I could just take that to... Oh, no, because the front's going to be... Yeah, I could literally take that. The lazy side of me really wants to. Do I? Do I just complete half the build by taking my old build? I believe there is, yes. Yeah, I'm extremely tempted just to take this. Because this is already the right dimensions. There's no point in building it again if I already have it, right? At least I'll get to show you what's inside my my wheels. Like how I did it. Do you want to see how complicated this is? There's a screw, there's a block, and a screw. That's it. That's all it is. And you can even see that by the parts. I only did the pipe 6-way because I needed a joint for it. Otherwise, I would just done the pipe short or like a cup or something. But yeah, I'm just gonna take this because all we have to do is shave off anything we don't need, which is like all of that, all of that, all of that, all of that. All of this is gonna be redone. I have music stuck in my head. A song that came out quite a while ago, but I've been listening to it quite a bit. So, one thing I am going to do though is I am going to have this front unit here actually pop forward. So that is a thing that's going to happen. I don't know if it's... Is it the whole cap that actually tilts forward though? I don't actually know. Oh, and I have an engine in here. Gotta delete that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a confirmed size for it. Pretty sure. Yeah, this is the correct dimensions for it. All I have to do is build up this part and put it on a hinge. So. I forgot I already had this thing built. There's a song called Señorita, which I've stuck in my head. Which you guys have probably heard, because it's probably overplayed as shit on the fucking radio. It's like I planned for it to fit perfectly there. Oops. Oh, is it shift? Oh, it was shift. Okay. Also, I think... Wait, do the taillights actually go on the back here? Because I thought it just has, like, little strips for the lights. And it has them on the actual back part and on this. Wow, we're building this in record time. We're only like 13 minutes in and I've already done this much of it. Lol. Just build half of it. Also, this needs to be taller. Yeah, that also bring up the window. But... because it almost looks like this is supposed to go like that on this vehicle. Which kind of looks weird, but then again, kind of looks like it fits. So, I don't know. Clap times 30? What do you mean? Oh, that already had it built? This, you can see that's a different truck than this, but it's the same body, so... right? All I'd have to do is put a piston, right, in here, just to lift up this part by 1, right? And also replace this with the piston, which might actually lag the game a little bit, which wouldn't be a good idea, but yeah, whatever. Also, that one's wood, this one's metal. That actually annoys me. There we go. Much better. Still well together. Wait, can a seat even fit in this? I hope a seat can fit in there. Ooh. That's actually a slight problem. Huh. So either I have to put the seat really close in, or I have to put the seat really close in, which is what I'm going to have to do. And I'm probably going to have to use a saddle. Wait, do I not have my... Oh, no, I don't. I probably deleted it because I have the mirror mod. Which I should probably be saving a lot of them, because we don't know how long he's going to have the mirror mod like this, because we already know he doesn't like people using the mirror mod for glitch welding. If you're wondering who I mean by he, I mean Brent Batch. So, yeah. Let's see. Oh, yeah, your head pokes out the top on that. I'll have to use the, other seat then. We'll use this one. As if you didn't know. Now you know. If you sit on this one, your head rides actually lower than if you sit on the other one. Still shows out the top, but not as badly. Also, I think that's still gonna hit that. Actually, that's perfectly fine where it's at. Okay. So now I just need to glitch weld the other seat in there, which I'll do by just doing, yes, grammar. I'll put that there, put that right about there, and then we'll grab the other seat and put it there. And that should perfectly slot it in right there. And this should be perfectly right in the center. that is a little it is a little short. I will have to change that. I don't think I would want to do that though. That sounds like a pain in the fucking ass. Oh, it does hit it slightly. Wait, what? Yeah, it does. But here's the thing. Right? Just increase the resistance on the suspension. There we go. And now in return, you don't even notice it. Probably gonna have to increase it for the back as well. For the main reason that, wait, was one of them less than the other? Oh, okay. Because we're gonna have the actual, thingy on the back here. So if you notice, the thingy, oof. So if you notice, this part goes up to here, because it's actually got a little unit for its fuel tanks right here, which goes right up against the wheels pretty much. Well, there's a gap, which we got more than enough room for that gap. Which I'm just gonna do a little bit of OCD proof here, like that, which kind of works out perfectly to be honest. And now we just need to put the hinge over here, which we'll probably just do by doing that and that. I can put a proper hinge mechanism later, really doesn't matter, because I is lazy. Put her on a lift, just so I can weld these together. Okay, this one's gonna be a little thicker. Which means I need that one. There we go. And we'll go like that. And weld those together. Perfect. So now for the actual mechanism up here. Actually, when I said I was going to do this part later, I'm just going to do it now. I'm going to be cheeky here. I'm just going to do that. Gonna make it look like it's connected all this way. Or it is gonna be connected all this way, but I'll do that. just so this is the only point that's actually taking the stress, instead of going across the whole bar. Just less weight on it, that's literally the only reason why. Okay, how high did I have the other truck? Blink. Okay. So I went an extra block up. Like, I'm just gonna be rebuilding that, essentially. Lol. Then leaving a 2-block gap going right across. Car engineering. Why shouldn't you do that? Oof. Oh, that'd be awesome if I had an actual person. Well, if just Khan watched more of my videos, because he used to. Apparently, he used to work for. I've already forgotten. I think it was Ford. I can't remember. So it's like, yeah, he's technically a enthusiast, technically. That's worked on those things, so he could just watch and be like, "This is why you don't do that." I'm actually surprised he doesn't make more of these kind of vehicles, to be honest. Because like I'm making this in honor of him, pretty much. I feel bad that it's in honor of him, but as I said, it's gonna be his theme colors, so. Because I want him to make a goddamn recycling facility. So, yeah. Do 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 do. This bag might actually be a little too small. I'm not actually sure. We'll see. A nice little trick I am gonna do for this back section, though. I don't know if trucks would actually do this, but I don't care. So, yeah. I'm gonna go like that. I'm gonna go like that. I'm gonna go all the way across here. Like that. And we have 3, 3, and 3. So I'm actually gonna do another one right here. Just you. Oh, is this stream dead? Dead as in no one's watching, or as dead as in, like, it's not working? Actually, I'm gonna leave that open. Yeah, using signs to make it have a little bit more space, essentially. And the nice thing about using signs is I can actually use them on the inside to give it a little bit of a pattern. Wow, that actually lines up quite perfectly. Lol. I was actually not expecting it to line up that perfectly. Huh. And obviously these little stubby pieces will remove later on, but for now it's just to place Bees in here. Because now we can just go like this. And like that. And now they're gone. Now we can just color. Actually, I almost should have used this one. Just because it's a little darker. Or even this one. Because I'm going to be painting these black. And when you see what happens when I paint them black, they don't really turn black. So I might have to use a different one. Because this one's going to be that color. And then these are going to be black on the inside. Or to be the other way around. These be slightly lighter. And then this part be black. Give me a second here. I just need to... Okay, yeah, it's darker on the inside for his. So I am actually going to replace it with these. Which seems counterintuitive. Also, I don't know why I placed so many things on here. I could just went like... There we go. Okay, let's see how well these paint. Yeah, I'd say those are okay. Okay, now I feel like they should be longer. Like they should go further down, but I don't know. Or should I even have those at all? Because it might just be too much of an indent. Hey, IO8, welcome. You Roblox. No, just kidding. Hey, if you like Roblox, at least when I hit, was it? It's when I hit 1,000. I've been recommended by quite a few people that are subscribed currently to play Roblox, so I don't even have an account. So, yeah, I'll be doing that on stream at 1K. Unfortunately. It's just a noob tabbing, lol. I still have that song stuck in my head. Oof. Okay, so I'm actually gonna take this off the... Oh, wow. That handles that a lot better than I expected it would. Okay, so let's actually put a controller. I want to see how poorly this lifts. If we even need the... I'll just throw it on the side for now. Let's see if we even need the... Let's see, it'd be blue by 75. Red by 75, apparently. Oof. Oof. Okay, that definitely flings it right up there. Okay. Hey, Alex, welcome. For this one, I'm gonna make the lighter color. I don't know, I think it blends in a little bit nicer. I'm also gonna paint all of these. There we go. Should be doing homework. You could literally just do homework and watch this, and just have this playing in the background. Oh, that's what you're doing, lol. then this part has to be like puke green, I think it is. I don't know. Snoring 10-hour. Oh god, no. Oof. That is quite green. Actually, it doesn't look completely terrible, to be honest. Oh, and these are going to be silver rims. There we go. Wait, how long was this? How long did this take me so far? Yeah, half an hour building, not even. I'd say that's not completely terrible for half an hour. I'm tempted to leave those insides painted or unpainted, but yeah, no. That's where my OCD draws the line. Can we raise trucks? On Monday. Depends what time you're online because I have to work on Mondays. But I'm well more than open to taking challenges. Actually, let's just lift up the back here after I paint this. There we go. Okay, so let's just do this to 75. Oof. It just lifts up the whole back. Let's do that. Just gonna paint all the frames and stuff black. So yeah, I'm okay painting all the axles and stuff, but the bearings, no, they're gonna always stay the default color. Always. Is that just to spite Con? That is the only reason. So he can hate me for it if he wants. He can not care if he wants, but as it just to spite Con. Green seats? Ugh. What about like slightly gray? What about light gray? What's black? Black looks better. Though they are a little high though, but the problem here is if I want to bring them in by one, I would have to use the saddles, which means I could bring them in by one. But then again, they would be really close to the center, but they would be closer to the center, so yeah. I could just raise up the cab by one. Okay, so let's paint all the insides black. Twink. I don't think it looks too bad for only half an hour. Is this stink bug? Oof. Oof. Working on or going to camp. I has a question, guys. Would you guys be okay if I, perchance, put this inside there? Oh, you gotta go? See ya. Just put this in there just to round it out, or should I leave it like that because it looks good? And we still gotta fit the fuel tanks in here. Do 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 do. Ba-dum-bum-bum. That damn music stuck in my head. Still. So let's actually lower the speed, because that's Dunk. Okay, I don't like how flat the top looks like that. It looks so derpy. But I don't know. I kind of like it. So I feel like the actual part here should be one taller, and I feel like the cab should be one taller as well. Need to change buses. Oh, are you on a trip right now heading to camp? Huh. That's interesting. No? Why are you changing buses? Just like heading to school right now? You're just watching this on the bus? Oh, apparently I hit the start menu while trying to jump. It's like, hey, what are you doing while you're on the bus going to school? I'm just watching some noob play scrap mechanic for no fucking reason. Because they're probably European, so. Because it's probably like 7 or 8 a.m. for them, probably about 7 a.m. It's fucking 2 p.m. for clock, yeah. Alright, so let's see. How well does she drive? Oh, I forgot to set the engine speed. Whoops. Wah! Oh, whoops. And I also forgot to rotate those. But you'll see why I like this suspension. You see how it rocks and sways like that? It's straight axle suspension. I love it. Like, look at it. The vehicle actually sways. Then you have like... Okay, that goes up way too fast. Also to way too steep of an angle. I'll have to change that to like 60. So let's lower this by 1, and let's put this to 60. Doink. American Standardized Education. Oof. See, okay, something I don't like about video games, which they tend to do. So, I'm one of those weird people that when I'm driving a vehicle, I want my space button to be a handbrake. So when I'm playing Scrap Mechanic and I press space and I fly out of the vehicle, it's annoying. Or when I'm playing, I should probably round out the back there. Or when I'm playing, oh my god, I'm forgetting names already. Trailmakers. And I hit space. And what does it do? It drops the item you're holding. Yeah, not always a fun time. That should be still welded, right? Yeah, it's still welded. What do you mean finally someone who gets it? Do you agree with me that space should be handbrake? Because it's annoying. Like, I don't know if it's just me playing like GTA all those years, but they always had the space button as handbrake, and all these games don't even have a handbrake. In this game, if you let go of the gas, it slams on the brakes, which makes no sense to me. It should stay on idle. For the vehicle, what was it called? Not coasting. I actually can't remember what it's called. Well, shit. Never mind then. Oh wait, is these ones have to go darker? Just to match? That's interesting. These ones have to be black to match the gray. Use walls or poles as brakes, lol. This might be a little, steep on the back. Or, yeah, it's just straight up. I may have to have it as a gradual, but I could also just do this. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna have to invert this part. That'd be annoying if I had to. And I gotta redo all of this. I gotta paint these black, because apparently black matches better. Cause see, that's black, and then gray is like that. So I'll just paint it black. Actually, I could just paint it white, but it's visible from under here. Actually, you know what? I'll do gray. I'll do gray. Just wait, what? Oh, I was gonna say that's way too light, but it's because I used the wrong one. I'll just do this. There we go. The Veneno? What the? It's a Veneno. While turning in your drift, trust me, you do it all the time. Huh. Interesting. Oh, I'm gonna love seeing Khan's reaction to none of these bearings being painted. Watch it rile him up. He probably won't care, but still. So if I put this on the, oh, it is on the left, perfect. So I should be able to weld. Actually, I'm gonna weld it that way. Do I make it completely flat and boring? Or do I... Or do I do a thing? Like that, but on the back here. Should probably be better to do... How much space do I have? Just make it look like little windows. It's perfect. Now it just looks like an angry face. You'll never unsee that. Oh, what? Oh, yeah, that's right. It can open. And no, this isn't very watertight. I get that. So, wait, it should be welded. Yeah, okay. There we go. Paint it black, and then hook this up into that one. I'm gonna have it go red by... Oh, I'd love to have it just free floating, but I don't think that's a good idea. Because I could just use a gas engine so it tries to open and holds dirt. Yeah. See, I'm thinking about that. That angle should be good. But then again, now let's set it down. Yeah, that should be good. That should be more than good enough. Okay, so now we've got to set another button for it. Which means... I'm actually going to put them up there. I'm going to go... One opens the... Actually, I could just have both open at the same time. I don't know why I have them on different ones. Right? Well... Yeah, no, you're going to have both of them open at the same time. There's no point in putting them on different ones. I was just trying to think if there's any cases which it wouldn't be that way. But, I can't think of any, so... Ooh, monkey time. There we go. Forgot to paint 2 blocks. Why is that on? What? Why was that on? Okay, now it's off. Okay. Oh, that goes in the wrong direction. There we go. I'm actually gonna lower it by 15 degrees, because OCD. There we go. Now it's at a perfect 120 degrees, because then you have 60. To me, it looks like a thrust reverser. Oh, the flap itself. Okay, I see what you mean. Oof. Frame rate does not like it. But yeah, I really do like straight axle. So what vehicles do you know that do that? Oof. Yeah. I should probably save this. But this does look like a dump truck, right? Right? Hopefully. The front is flat, and I don't like how flat the front is. It's just a box. It's a box with a box on the back. Right? It's literally just a box with a box on the back. Okay, so I should be able to fit for better wording. So that should open. There we go. So I do have to glitch weld. This piece in there. But I kind of want to do it one further back. Because I have to do 2 different tanks. So I'm actually going to do that. Oops. Nope. There we go. Much better. So this currently is not welded to anything. Unless we do that. Then it hopefully should be welded. Oops. Hopefully. We'll see. Put on a lift. Yeah, there we go. That tank actually might be a little too big. Huh. I could just lower by 1. That's always an option. So put it right there. This is going to be a European truck because it will not have a DEF tank. If you guys don't know what DEF is, don't worry about it. Let's just say it's annoying and a lot of people in North America hate it. So, yeah. And this one's going to have both sides having a fuel tank. Even though most semis don't. Well, most dump trucks don't have it on both sides. But ours will. Because it's a weird dump truck. Let's see, anything else I could change? I could change that, but... Well, no, there's a thing called DEF, called diesel exhaust fluid. It's essentially diluted filtered horse piss. And the environmentalists say that it's good for the environment and it reduces emissions. True, it does convert the carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide that comes out of the exhaust into a slightly less toxic material that doesn't go into our ozone and fuck up our ozone. But the main reason that was a thing was because our ozone took a massive hit, and all the people thought, well, we're the ones causing it. Well, no, we weren't helping, but we weren't the main cause of it. The sun did most of the damage. It's just we weren't helping it being repaired, but within 2 years it was fully repaired, so sure, people cutting back on a lot of things that hurt the ozone helped out, but it actually doesn't have a smell. It's so filtered that it doesn't have a smell. But yeah, at the rate we were damaging it, it would take in millions of years for us to kill the ozone. Sure, we weren't helping, but we weren't the main cause of it, so it wasn't too bad. Let's see, what else should I put in here? Because I got the tanks. And we're not going to have the... Oh, and I will have to make the front actually flip over, which I should probably do now. Hey, Flavin Blasco, welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy your stay. So I'm actually going to save this, dump, truck. I'm going to overwrite my old one. Yep. I'm going to spawn in a second one. And then I'm actually going to crop out the front piece here. And you'll see why I'm doing it this way instead of, the smarter way. This part does have to be welded to this here, so I am going to put a little piece, not out of glass, out of that. Then we should be able to remove all of this. Because I'm just removing anything that doesn't need to be welded directly to the seats. And that's the part that actually needs to hinge. So I am going to have these two pegs stay on the other one. I'm actually going to remove it here. And yeah, that part all there is going to stay as well. So I'm just going to remove that. Perfect. So this will be the part that actually hinges. Yeah, the suspension glitches I use, the game doesn't like it. Yeah. Oh, there we go, it stopped. It gave up, which is good. It's not gas, it's short for petroleum. Framework issues, yeah. It's just a breakdancing suspension piece. But see, now on this, right, because this is the part, as I said, that goes up. Well, do that, right? This is the part that will flip over. We'll just have to put one over on that side. Sorry about that. So now we just delete the whole front here. Which, again, this is probably not the most efficient way of doing it. But, it's the way I'm doing it, so... yeah. Just gotta be careful. Well, don't really have to be careful. Because anything I delete on this, I can, just spawn in a new one if I delete something by accident, so... It's literally no big deal. That's, again, why I saved it. What did I just delete? Oop. I don't know what I deleted, but I deleted something. Oh, I deleted a single block of metal. Cool. Ooh, black. There we go. I forgot to paint that black. Wait, that's welded in. Oh, it's welded to that piece there, so I don't even need that piece there. Would be nice if there we go, wasn't stuck on that. Okay, so to have it rotate, we can do it two ways. I can either put the hinge right here, or I can put the hinge slightly further up. Oh, we moved quite further away. I'm just lazy. Watch this. Laziness. There we go. Ethan once released a glitch weld bearing bomb. Ah. Oof. Yeah. It be like that sometimes. But see, if someone does that, I remove them off my friends list, and then, I never have to deal with them again. So. Ouch. Oh, I could put the bearings right on the ends of those. One right there, one right there. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. It's like the perfect spot to have a bearing. Because it's not visible. So even if, someone's like, hey, you didn't paint your bearings, that isn't visible there, so what does it matter? So this one I will put on a separate button for obvious, well, hopefully for obvious reasons. The bearing will break off, oof. And we paint that black. Put that there. I don't think I need to put it on both. And if you notice, I'm keeping all my bearings on one side. OCD. That's literally the only reason why. There we go. Oh, and I gotta do another one for the door. Ugh. So many controllers. So annoying. I need to do all these. All of these. So, oh god. There we go. I really do hate OCD. I really do. You know what sucks about this? Is I did all of that. That's what sucks about that, is I did all of that. Okay, so I only need 3 buttons. Right? 2 buttons. Yeah, I'll do it like that, actually. That's not too bad. So, first we have that there, right? Actually, we'll do that one and that one, right? Then we'll do that one there. Actually, we'll do that one there, right? We'll have this one going to that door and this one going to that door, right? Which means this goes to that and that goes to that. Yeah, go ahead. I don't mind. So now I need to set the angles. So this one I think I had to 60 and this one to 120. I had this on like that speed. This one will be to exactly 90 on a slower speed, of course. So time to weld this to there. Yeah. So that will hit this a little bit, but it won't be too bad. So I could also just move up the hinge, but it works here. So let's actually hook the that up to there, that up to there. This will be button number 2 and this will be button number 3. I'm also tempted to put it underneath so you can access it from the front without having to get in the vehicle. Because most of the time you get out of the vehicle to do that, so yeah. Actually, I'm going to do that now before I forget. So let's just do that, and I'm actually going to move that there. So now I can actually place a nice little switch right there. Which I'm actually going to do back... Well, no, I'll do it like that. This one will be actually painted gray, so it's less noticeable. That will be painted that, and this will go into there. I go 1, 2, 3. There we go. So now we get to test the angle in which this opens. Spoilers, doesn't open. And you want to know why it doesn't open? Because these little pieces in the back here are actually hitting it. So we have that piece there, and that piece there. And that opened really quickly because, well, you could probably tell. But yeah, that should be fine though. We'll just have them, well, might as well just delete those then. Because could just have that part being there. Just hit the seats. Because now we can get in the that one. Doink. Perfect. Also, the angles on this for some reason swapped, so I'm gonna have to do 60, 120. There we go. Don't know why they swapped. What? Oh. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Doi. Because there we go. Much better. I wired them in differently, so that's why. There we go. Obviously, I could finish off this box by, you know, putting in this to the other end, but again, far too lazy for that, so I'm just going to do that. Yeah. Yeah, that means I don't actually need that or that anymore. It also means I can close off those, just so the guts of the vehicle are less visible. Remember, not completely invisible, just less visible. So I will be testing... Can't read. There we go. Twink. Okay, so I do have to make it one higher. Cool. So that I will do. Again, should have more than enough room. And our engine's, you know, looks fucking tiny as shit, but whatever. Okay, let's see if she still closes. I should probably be reading chat. Give me a second here, guys. And twink. So now we just need to put that, paint that black. and paint it black. Nice. Much nicer in there. Yeah. Let's see. I'll go Mach 3, not Match 3. I read that wrong. You're making my mom, okay. What anime? I don't know. Sent 2 pictures of your room. Secondary school, why is everyone cool? 13, oof. Oh, we still have to add the piston. The piston that goes from up here to down there. Just so it doesn't look like this is doing all the work, because it needs to have the... Yeah. Oof. I'm also gonna put in, Oh, I could have put the controllers here. Now that I think about it. Instead of just doing that. Actually, I didn't mean to put wood there. I meant to put this here. There we go. Yeah. And I would love to fill in that bottom part there, which I'm actually going to. I should almost put the button for that in the back as well. Just underneath there. But then again, that part you do operate from inside the vehicle. Are you gonna go to bed? Okay. Oh, drive it with the cab down, lol. I'm pretty sure the camera angle fucks up if I do that. Oops. The part needs to be black. Yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you next time. But yeah, I think I'm gonna put the button for it, let me just open up this part. I think I'm gonna put the button for it back here. Just like right there. There we go. Well, I wanted to see it driven like this. The camera doesn't like it because I'm not moving it. It's just doing that. It doesn't like you driving at a 90-degree angle. Oh. Why is that? There shouldn't be anything blocking it. It should just be a snug fit. Huh. Let's see if I just like... Okay, yeah, okay, it's just the game being weird. Gotcha. Not the physics, just the game itself. Oh, I should probably delete the old parts. Oh, what? I'm confused. I thought I just placed blocks there, but they automatically painted themselves black. I'm a little concerned. Hey, Game Rigged, welcome to the stream. I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, you could always join. Remember, if you already have me on Steam, you don't have to ask. You'd always just join. I don't think this looks too bad for a dump truck. Okay, so let's see. I have to add the side doors now, which means I need some glass. I need this set to that color. Yeah, it's only this part here that opens up. So, let me just do that. Oh, there we go, he's joined. There we go. Cool. Go like that. We go like that. Oh, come on. There we go. Like that. Like that. And like that. And we paint that green, that green. You remember making an AI bus? Oof. And it worked. Okay, so now this piece goes into that one, and that one goes into there. For now, I'm just going to have the buttons on the sides. Doesn't really matter. They'll be like that. And like that. I can obviously hide them later on like I usually do. Again, you know, whatevs. This vehicle's so long that all the buttons don't reach. Cool. So we got 3 on that side, and we got the 1 on this side. I just need to set the angles for them. Now, obviously, there's no suspension on the seat to prevent it from being derpy, but that should be good enough. Shows blue. Blue and red. So blue. Red. So let's test. Door opens out. And door opens out. Perfect. For now, paint those gray. I said obviously I can hide those later on, but for now it doesn't really matter. Yeah. That button. There we go. But yeah, he should be able to get in if he wants to. Or he can drive if he wants to as well. I'm just going to add the roof now, I believe. Would be a good time to add the roof. 4 and 3. Okay. Oh, I don't have an exhaust on here. Where is the exhaust on this truck? So I'm going off of a picture here, right? So I'm going off of this. I don't see the exhaust pipe. Huh. Wonder if it's just the standard exhaust that comes out of the back, even though most of that means coming out of the top. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, normal ones would have an exhaust pipe. Interesting. Something I completely neglected. Arco Electric. Lol. But yeah, for me the front looks completely flat, which is not a good thing. Also the back looks like it can extend a little bit further, because it sticks out. But I don't know, when the back opens up it doesn't look too bad. So it's probably a little too steep as well, but meh. Again, I will probably be adding a piston there. And just having the piston be the part that extends it. So that'll be a thing. That part's not too hard. So let me just add that real quick before I forget. Actually, I'm going to save it before I forget. Dump truck. Save, overwrite. There we go. Blech. Okay. So this goes right in the middle. Right about there. As a... Oh. I actually see what I gotta do here. So I gotta delete that. Put that. Paint that color. And I gotta do that's. And no, I'm not painting into my bearings, if you're wondering. Never paint my bearings. Actually, there were a couple creations I did paint my bearings, but shh. Colin never finds out. No, just kidding. Again, he doesn't care. So. Okay, then we do... that there. We do paint it that color. I can get rid of that blocks there. And I should be... well, I'm going to add the piston part at the bottom there. So, because I'm expecting it to clip a little bit, because most dump trucks have this part slanted for a reason, because they expect it to. But, I'm going to have this part be probably to about there. Oops. And then I'm going to put the piston. Then we can have that. Right there. And then I can open her up. And we can check the angle. Okay, so I am going to temporarily have a thing like that, so I can just max extend it to see how far we have to go. So yeah, we have to lower the angle. Because if we lower that, which it's going to clip for now, whatever. Again, we'll change it. And then we close this. Let's see. Right about, yeah, okay, so that's a good spot for it. Cool. Then we extend this. And then we just need to do that, that, that. Actually, on this side, I'm going to have a little bit bulkier of a system. So I'm actually going to temporarily do, yeah, that. Which means I am going to put on a lift. And I am going to put this piece right there. There we go. So now if I do, wow, that even pushes the controller. Damn. Because now the controller's on. Yeah, Piston's got apparently more strength. Well, with this leverage, makes sense. And I'm just going to make a little thingy like this. That should hopefully, yep, just situate right there. Like that. This part we can paint that color. And like that. Actually, that part I could just unpaint. Cool. So now we can actually disconnect that and just use the switch and see how far that pushes it. Much nicer. Which means I can actually hook it in from, well, instead of that one to there, maybe from there to there. And we can lower the speed by 1, and we can test. If I can, there we go. Much nicer. It's just, right? Now that it's actually not on a bearing for there, which means I'm probably going to disconnect that, just to let that loosely hang, which might be a dumb idea. Yeah, that's a dumb idea. Again, now let's raise up this part so I can get access to the internals. And let's put this back on, I'll put it like 120. Yeah. You want me to film Rizreal making this AI? You want to turn this into AI? Oof. Has potential? Oh yeah, that's more than affirm. I was gonna say, but yeah. But this doesn't look too bad, right? For a dump truck? Let's see, we have 2. That actually still might be a little too fast. I'm gonna lower that a little bit. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Except for the door on the back opens a little too fast. So I'm gonna have to lower the speed of that again. I'm gonna lower it again. Okay, so press 2. Okay, it still finishes first, even on the second lowest setting. Let's put on the lowest setting. Let's see if they end up closed at the same time. It's still faster. That's a controller on the slowest setting. It's still faster. Not by much, though. But yeah, now I gotta do the roof. I'm actually surprised this doesn't lag, to be honest. Well, it doesn't lag me at all, anyways. Okay, now to save this as a dump truck. It's pretty small. Yeah, it's small. I wanted it to be small. So all my vehicles are small. But here, I'll let you drive it, see if you like the handling of it. Yeah, 2 is for the dump part, whatever, the back. And then 3 is for the front to come down. And then 1 is for the door, which you already know. Oh, the back hinge got stuck, which means I just have to go like that, and there you go, now it should work. You just place a block on it. It's Minecraft, or Scrap Mechanic and bearings. But yeah, now the hinge should work, yeah. It works. I could actually move it up, but I feel like this speed is a good speed. Because any faster and it would feel way too quick for a dump truck. Because it's third from the top. Also, I need to increase the resistance, apparently. Or not. What? Because it is tilted forward, right? Yeah, it's totally cambered forward. How does it handle in pavement? Ooh. I'm actually not sure. Because if this is dirt, it's less grippy, which means it would have less torque. But on other materials, it actually might have better grip. So, huh. That's something to try, I guess. Wait, how many bearings does this have? 24, that's actually not bad, considering a lot of these are double bearinged. It's like the front is double bearinged, the back has like 6 bearings on it. So I could remove like 4 bearings and just make it 20 bearings. I don't think you'll be able to go up that. Oof. Yeah, no. I didn't think so. Remember, this is only rear-wheel drive. It's not that low. Oh, yeah, okay. It's honestly a little too grippy. Just like... To be honest, I don't think it's heavy. I don't think this thing can drift. It's too heavy. But this thing is grippy, though. Like, it does have... Remember that the back wheels are thick, right? But I do like the suspension, though, because, like... You can see what the suspension does. No, it's okay. I'm doing that intentionally, see? But yeah, just to look at the suspension. Because the front isn't straight axle, but the back is. And you can see the slight differences. And like, now you can look at the back. You can see how one's slightly higher than the other when it does that. And you can see how it handles differently than the front axle too, because it's at a different height. You love Scrap Mechanic. I don't know. I like straight axle suspension. And the straight axle suspension I got in here is actually decently compact for what it is. Cause like it's 2 blocks high, including the axle for the wheels. So Doink. Oops. Oh, whatever. But that was the bearing, wasn't it? I just unwelded the door. Lol. Good thing I saved it. Well, doesn't really matter. It would have been an easy fix. I'm just too lazy to fix it. So I'll just spawn another one. I'm almost tempted to just increase the, oof. Oh, should I add a floor in here? Nah, whatever. Doesn't really matter. I am gonna add the roof, though. Because that is something I do have to add. Okay, how am I gonna do the roof? What the hell? What's that extra cable down there? Oh, feels like one for a monitor. Feels like an HDMI cable. Okay, so what do I have room for in the back? Or in the top here? Don't yank it out. Why not? Yanking it out seems like an amazing idea. Do do do. Stream offline. Lol. No, it's just the monitor. It wouldn't kill my computer or the stream. Yeah, I might have to use the saddles because these seats do seem a little, well, high. Oops, that one. Actually, we'll do. Yeah, see, the amount of times I've dropped that kind of stuff on my computer, I don't think it would make it any worse. Yeah, the front needs to might need the suspension a little bit stronger. I'll just see what it does when it's slightly stronger. Because I don't want to make it too strong. Because I still want it to... Okay, yeah, 6 seems to be good. Because the backs are on 5, I believe. Ooh, that dropped nicely. Yeah, and it still kicks you out. when you get out of the seat. But yeah, that the head just barely pokes out of the top. But see, you're still able to get out. Because a lot of people are like, yeah, you gotta put holes in the tops or makes it so the tops can open so you don't get stuck in them. I'm like, no, you just use signs. Because when you get out, it just pokes you right out. I'm gonna save this as dump truck. Truck. Save, yes. And that's the... You just take a few screenshots here. How long does this take us to build? Hour 40. Pretty much an hour and a half because the first 10 minutes were spent building something else. Okay, what's the thing again? Was it Alt-Tab? No. What's the... Alt F1? Alt F2? Alt F3? Alt F4? Wait, did that just force... Alt F... that force closed the game because I'm a dumb. Is it Control or is it Alt? I can never remember. To hide the toolbar. Yeah, I went to Alt F4. At least it loaded quickly. All I remember is that it was set to the same controls as the NVIDIA streaming software. Control F1, F2. Oh, that wrote... Interesting. Huh. 5. Oh wait, did I send this to... Oh no, I didn't customize it. What? F10 pauses the game? Huh. F1. You're like, Alt F1, Alt F2. You're like, fuck. What's the hotkey to hide the bar, the inventory? I can't remember. All I remember is set to the same thing that the NVIDIA control panel was set to. And I had to change that. Wait, what? Xbox game bar. Oh, there's an Xbox game bar too? Huh. Oh, wow. I didn't know there was an Xbox one too. Oof. No, I was talking about the NVIDIA one. F... Alt or start F3 is the freaking Bing thing. I can't remember. I was just gonna take some screenshots, but I'll just do it this way. Alt Z. Ah, there we go. I'll do it with the chat, doesn't matter. Whee. I'll just Alt Z again. So I'm just gonna take oh yeah, I'm gonna have to lower that seat. Your camera angle is inside the ceiling. In first person. Actually, when you move to the left a little bit, there we go. Oh no, you were there for a second. A little bit left. There you go. Just had to get you in front of the vehicle as if I was gonna hit you. That works perfectly. Okay. Alt C. So the things I have to add is the automatic signaling module. I also have to add signal lights to the back here, which I completely forgot about until just now, because I'm a dumbass. I could also, instead of just doing standard lights, I can also glitch weld a little bit. Right? So I can actually make these look smaller than they actually are, which is nice. And the two ways you could do that is you could either use this one here or you can use that one there. You can also use a timer as well, also. Puts a nice little border around it, because I do like doing that. A&D. I've already done a WSD module. Or a signal light module. This is my module. It does headlights, brake lights, signal lights for both. And it's all contained in that little unit. No glitch welding, no glitches, just that. Just show off what it works. And it works well, right? It just works. Like, why make something new if I already have something that works, right? Yeah, I don't know. I prefer this. It's so much easier. Because, like, here's the nice thing about this. You have this thing here, right? And you're like, oh, I have space right here. What should I put there? Let me just take this and just weld it over there. Oh, look, now we have a signal light module in our vehicle. Also, if I was smart, I would have wired it the other way. It'd be one block too high. See, that was for one of my vehicles. So I had to custom make it. I have this, in which I had to custom make the signaling module in there. I had to do it by hand. Because the amount of shit that's in the back of this, if you look, because all the logic's in the back. Every bit of logic is in the back there. You have the you have the fuel powered cell. You have the gears, because it's like it has gear ratios too, and you have the signaling module all in the back there. Those are probably for the doors. Yeah, they're hooked up directly to the doors. But yeah. And you can see the amount of glitch welding in this. It's ridiculous. Can it drift? I think it can, yeah. Also, do you like how I did the doors? Oh, you just went right in the driver's seat. Okay. It should be able to. I don't know on dirt. Oh, it's... Oh, I think it starts on max. Yeah, okay, you figured out the gears. Do you like how it drives? It's just... You over here making gears? It literally just uses binary. A binary counter that can count up and down. That's all it is. It's nothing fancy. My old car had a, instead of a digital system for it. Like, see, this car right here has everything that this smaller one has. Both of them have the same shit. Except for this one has everything done mechanically instead of digitally. The new one has everything done digitally instead of mechanically. And you can see how much smaller it is, and less laggy it is. And both have straight axle suspension, both have gears, both have on-max signal lights, both of them have the gears. Except for this one also has a quote-unquote speedometer, but it's not very accurate, so yeah. And this is so much bigger. Oh, and this also has on-rack doors. I used to use the 2080. This creation is actually really old. Let's see when it was made. February 24th in 2018. And I'm pretty sure that's the old version of it. The new version, which was all digital, was made in August 21st of this year. Yeah, it does move a little bit. Yeah, that's not too bad. And yes, only rear-wheel drive, obviously, because it's got gears. Oof. Wait, that's your AI bus? So, have you seen my AI module? For a coordinate system. In vanilla. It's over here. It's okay. I spent a decent amount of time on this too. Don't worry. But yeah, this is all the logic for a vehicle that you set coordinates of where you want it to go, anywhere in a 16 by 16 area, and when it gets to an intersection, it will decide which way it needs to turn based on where it currently is, and it will adjust its current position when it does. And it does that until it gets to its destination. And when it gets to its destination, it just stops. Work for Tesla. Yeah. See, someone was talking about making a modded version of this. I'm like, you know what? I bet I could do it in vanilla. Oh boy, was that fun. The actual logic for it didn't take too long. Making it actually work was a pain in the fucking ass. Because I had to use binary for both X and Y, for both its current position and where it needs to go. And then I need to use a bunch of math to determine which was a greater value or less than value, or if the values were equal. Right? And then the more you have, so if you have it more than just 4 bytes, which is 16 by 16, it gets exponentially larger. So, yeah, that's why it's limited to 16 by 16. It's because it gets exponentially larger for the logic to test whether it's greater than or less than. But yeah, and based on whether it's greater than or less than its current value, right, it will say, okay, well, I need to go either right, left, or straight compared to its current position, which is literally just 4 AND gates compared to its current position, or current direction. And the only thing that it doesn't keep track of itself is the direction it's facing. Yeah, my taxi will have that too. So if you notice these poles here, you might not notice anything special about them unless you look really, really close. You'll notice there's a slight line. And that's because, yeah. So a pipe, unpainted pipe, compared to a gray painted pipe, has a very slight difference in color, which, unless you're staring at it really close, you won't notice. But to the vehicle, it's night and day. So I use those at each intersection to tell it in 2-bit binary which direction it's facing. Because in 2-bit binary, you have 0, 1, 2, 3. Well, no, it's just saying which direction it's facing. Where it actually is actually stored in the vehicle itself. and it adjusts that every time it goes past it. Yeah, but yeah, it's literally just 2 bits here. That's it. Just saying, oh, I'm going this way, or I'm going on this one. It'd be like, I'm going this way. That's it. Then it compares that to which direction it needs to go, compared to where it is to compared to where it needs to go. So yes, yeah, it sounds like a mess, but it works. Like this thing is able to drive in a circle right now, and that's about it. I still have to add the override, but for now this works. It's able to drive around this block as many times as you want. And it keeps track of where it is in the block. So, can I do a figure 8? Once I add the override, yes. Right now it cannot turn left, which is the only reason it's not finished. Because right now it's tuned perfectly, so it can turn right perfectly fine. I still have to tune it so it can turn left, and then I have to add the override to tell it when to turn left. So yeah, this is all the logic. It's actually not too bad. That's all the logic right there. So the top bit there is my coordinates greater than or less than my current position. And then the bottom is the actual AI for the vehicle saying this is how to go right, this is how to go left. 3 blocks wide? What do you mean? Oh, the logic? Oh, once I'm done, I'm going to use Brumpatch's blueprint editor and just put it all into one block. And just hide it in the taxi. So people look at it and be like, huh, that's not a lot of logic. Wow, that's a lot of things going into that one block and coming out of that one block. I wonder what it does. Deletes the block, crashes the game. Explodes, yeah. Oh, I'd say I was hooking up the signaling module. Okay, I have to test whether the, I can't remember if it's on by default or not on by default, but let me check. It should be that one right there. It's off by default. Okay, so those are the headlights, which will be that one there, and then this one, if I, oops. Oh wow, that launches you. And then I have to right-click on that. God damn it, I keep pressing E. What? Why is that not... Okay, the right isn't... The one direction isn't working. What? Why does this break every once in a while? I don't get this. Oh. Let me just rotate that. Right, left. Okay, they were both activating on the wrong one. You went to sleep. Nice. Okay, so this one goes into there. This one goes into there. Also, if you're wondering who gave me the logic, and by gave, I mean pretty much did the entire thing. I just built it. The person that's currently watching, named Clock, he's amazing. Let's just say that. So, same for the calculator too. Bet he works at NASA. Secretly works at NASA. Hey, Clock, have you been hiding something from me? No, just kidding. Okay, so turn left, signals left, or turn right, sorry, signals right, signal right, tries to turn right. If you press forward, turns off the brake lights and turns on the headlights. Unless it's trying to signal, obviously, then it still signals. This beats that, though. Okay. Dump truck. Twink. See. Seasonal colds. What's this supposed to be? Wait, does this send ducks every... I hope those delete themselves. Those ducks. Okay, good. It looks like they delete themselves. 'Cause this world has creations I can't save because game is weird. So I'd rather not lose this world. There you go. Signal lights are automatic now. Wah! 99.99% of the ducks die. It's ducks, not ducks. Oof. Okay, so for now what we got is we got an actual piston that pushes up the thing. And the door does get stuck because scrap mechanic physics. So that opens, and it's literally only the piston that's pushing it. Nothing else is connected there. Which is neat. And the original picture I was going off of for this, which I will quickly show on stream right now, is this. Obviously it doesn't have the wheel, I don't care. But I still gotta add the mirrors. But yeah, not too bad. It's not yellow. Because this is meant for con. That's why it's green. Your truck cosplay is shit, lol. Oof. That hurt. Not really, but it hurt. But again, not really. I'm tempted to make this part just half a block shorter. Can I make it purple instead? I can make a purple one. Literally, you just have to open Brent Batch's blueprint editor, select the color lime green, and set it to any color you want. There you go. It's 2019. Look like a deception. I say we do RGB. But I think this is good for now. It's a dump truck. Actually, I'm gonna... I forgot to do a picture with the logic. What happens if I hide the... Oh, I can. Just makes for a slightly nicer picture. So I'm gonna... There we go. Well, game rigged. I'm heading off. I gotta go to bed. It's automatic storage module? Yes. This is a prototype. It's not actually fully functional. So what it does is you use the left little bits here, which again uses binary for both X and Y, to select which... Oh, he left already. To select which module you want to grab. Once you do that, you click this button. Obviously, I have it on slow right now. Doesn't really matter. I can speed it up later. This will search through all the cells, right, to try to find that cell there. Once it does, it will output a signal saying, I found a cell. Well, remember, this is just a prototype. You can make it as big as you want, right? So once it finds it, it'll say, yeah, I found it. So you can obviously pull from there, execute that little script there. And say if you want to store something, so whenever it has something on top of that sensor there, right, then it will look for any empty space and output a signal when it finds it. So it'll go to an empty space, stop at that empty space, and deposit the item. So this system, this is for searching and storing. This is for just selecting which module itself. So you can see it's really simple. So, yeah. Obviously, I could have the gates from here get exported to here by using 8 extra logic gates, and that would literally just say, okay, go to the spot here, not find that spot. Semifinals in his AI challenge. I didn't enter any of them other than the first couple. I only entered actually, I think I only entered the first one. So, I made a garbage truck. Does it look like a garbage truck? What's Charmander doing? Why did he drop candy? Where has that been? Why has it got hair all over it? Should I be worried? Probably. Oh, whatever. In the first one, I got an honorable mention for making the smallest one that still worked. Wasn't the fastest, because I wasn't going for the fastest. I was going for the most compact. And I got the most compact. Yeah. As I said, I wasn't going for fast. I was just going for compact. Well, I'm not amazing at logic, especially not AI. No, I read your messages, just not out loud. I'm gonna head off. I have to upload that. But if you guys liked the video, hit that like button. If you disliked it, why are you still watching? There's so many YouTubers that do this kind of stuff better. Also, been recording a lot of trail makers. I'm gonna have to redo the recording from the beginning because now I know how the game actually works, so I'm not gonna be constantly commenting how much the game is jank when I can just enjoy the game. Definitely not me a problem. I just figured, 45 minutes of gameplay where Richard isn't complaining is better than, 45 minutes of where I am complaining. But no, I don't have the credentials to work for Tesla. Not even close. Girl. He's not reading chat, so no. Bye, guys. Oh, and if you guys have built anything you guys want me to see, put it in the community creation section on my Discord. And if there's anything you want me to build, either put so on my Discord or in the comments down below, because I love seeing you guys put. See you guys. Chane.